JDC family. Is it live? Is it not? Is it live? Is it not? Let me see. Let me see if I can get it up over here on the computer. On the Puda. Are we live? Are we not? Yeah, we're live. Welcome back, JDC family. My name is Jay. This is my Diecast Creations channel. And we're gonna do a little bit of customization here tonight. And see where get some water. See if we get a couple people in here first. See if we can get some peeps in here. Thursday night jam session. Sound off. Sound off in the chat, my mans and my women's and my peeps. See if we get a couple peoples in here. Get a couple cars. Get a couple cars started. I got a couple things going on. I probably got like eight or nine cars in the hopper here. Shorter's Diecast. What's up, brother? What is going on, Gary? That boy Rizzle in the house. What's going on, Rizzle? Gary, man, I know you hit me up last night. Super busy, brother. We'll get up on the phone one of these nights though, for sure. Neil comes in the house. What's up, Jay? Loved the vid earlier. What video was earlier? What video was earlier? Did I put something up earlier? Or was it yesterday or the day before? I don't even know anymore, man. My head is spinning. My head is spinning. So much stuff going on. So much stuff going on. Working on a few customs myself. Sweet. What do you got going on there, Rizzle? What kind of customs you got? Bruce Solo in the house. What is up, my man? We're gonna get some things started here. I hope I remember. You sent the Baja. Oh, yeah, that's a video I shared. Crunkyard. That's right. If you guys haven't seen that, I shared it on my community tab. I sent out two customs that were won for my 800 and 900 subscriber giveaway, and they went to Andrew. Good supporter of the channel. He won two of my giveaways, so he made a video opening them up with his son and his daughter, and it was so cool, man. Like, it was so cool to see the impact that my channel and my work has had on not only Andrew, because he's trying to get into customizing, but like his kids, man. His kids watch my stuff, and like his kid drew up a bunch of like blueprints for cars that he wants to make and stuff like that. And it's like, man, it just put the biggest smile on my face knowing that, like, unintentionally I had that impact on a family, you know? So like that's the stuff that like nothing can make up for, you know? Like it makes all the work worth it. And it's the stuff that money can't buy, you know what I mean? So yep. 83 square body and LBWK Huracan. That's that Liberty Walk. I still haven't seen that. I have the Skyline, but I only have one of them, so I probably won't touch it. But that's 83 square body. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. Give me your welcome back. Welcome back, NASCAR guy. Welcome to this chat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the live. Welcome to me messing around with some cars. I got one up here for Gary Shorter. He's in here actually. We're gonna start working on this a little bit. I got another one in here for Honest Diecast that I'm making. This one is primarily going to be focused on in this live. For one, because I don't want to show Gary too much of what I'm doing. uh, so, all right. So, a couple people told me that they've been loving what I'm doing as far as showing my work while I'm doing it, right? Instead of like putting it in a video, which I'm still gonna make videos on my builds and stuff. But if you guys are really digging this, I'll do it more often, just to try to explain what I'm doing when I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it, right? Was waiting for that NASCAR. So basically what I did to this already is I took a sanding block, which if you guys don't know what that is, I'll show you. So sanding block at the Dollar Tree, right? It's it's a block of sandpaper, like foam with sandpaper on the outside, and it's got all these different grits. So I don't really care which grit I use. Sometimes I want to go heavier, sometimes I want to go lighter. It depends. But I just scuffed up the paint. I scuffed up the paint basically so that when I go to put a wash on it, it'll soak in, and also it'll give it a texture for the paint to stick to as well. Because this is, without saying too much, this is going to be a Gaslands car, right? Derek doesn't know that, but that's what I'm doing because that's what I do. So I scuffed it up already. Basically, my next step is usually to take a file and start gouging it like it has battle damage, right? David from Twice Diecast is in the house. What is up, brother? Like alive, how to? Yeah, there's only so much I can cover in videos and like get the interaction when people actually have questions, right? So I'm gonna try to do these as entertaining as possible. But it does take time to do this stuff right, so it's not gonna be, maybe I'll have to like take a couple different cars in phases and do it on the live so that like I can cover different topics at once instead of just drawing it out and I don't know. He's gonna love this. Yeah, he is. He doesn't know it's coming, but that's what I'm doing. Gary, don't worry, man. I'm not gonna gasland your beauty over here. We already talked about what he wants. So, Gary wants a barn find, so I'm gonna hook him up. He's the one that sent me all those M2 chases and all that, and just super generous guy. Great friend now. I've been talking to him on the phone, and just a great guy. So. It's the least I can do is to make him a custom to pay him back for all the stuff that he sent out and being a supporter of the channel, right? So what I do is just randomly, like this is going to be a sports car, high performance performance car is actually the class in the game. So you're not going to go crazy with armor and stuff like that. I mean, you can, but you just dig in with the file. Like something had hit this thing and over time it took damage from being in the wastelands, right? I don't know if this is even showing on camera or not, but you basically just take a sharp edge, get in there, and you want to divot out pieces of it. Like it's been hit with other vehicles or whatever, slid into stuff. Maybe you want to cut out a section of the car and use like tin foil. You can do that to like replace a section of it. You don't want to breathe this stuff too heavily though. Like don't get too close to it when you're doing it, because it does kick up metal shards and stuff, and it puts metal dust into the air when you're sanding it with the sanding block. So I try to use a dust mask, when I'm sanding with this sanding block over here, because I am in a confined space, and I don't want to, I don't want to hurt myself. So, right, There's no method to the madness. You know, I try to save some of the tampos. The GT3 RS is really cool on there. And then it's got the headlight tampos and the Porsche decal. So I tried to sand around all that stuff to keep it, you know, but you don't want it to be perfect. So I'm going to actually go through the side tampo here. Like that thing got hit hard. Right? Boom. And then you can go crazy and like make it look like it rolled over and stuff like that too, but we're not gonna go too crazy with this. I make up for it when I do my weathering. And just make sure you got like a lot of paper towels handy, because you want to swap out. You don't want to be leaning onto your workspace with like metal shards sticking into your elbows and stuff, you know. So I got a whole roll of paper towels up top. So I swap them out after every one of these little sessions. Once I'm done with a file and the sandpaper and stuff, that's what I do. Andre Cruz in the house. Dane Self, what up, brother? What is going on? What's good, Jay? How are you? Overkill. Go to sleep, Gary. Stay off TikTok. Oh, man. 6 a.m. comes early. I hear that, brother. I hear that. So I'm actually gonna have to detail up these lights in the back. So that's something that they missed or they didn't do because there's side tampos on this car. So after I'm done filing, though, I take a paper towel and I wipe it down. The same thing I do after I'm done with the sandpaper, just to get all that extra metal residue off of there, right? And this is what we end up with. Can we get it to focus? Focus, man. Right? It's just a few light scratches. This thing's been run around a little bit. Right? Now, the next step in building a Gaslands car is usually building, right? Before you get into painting. I don't know that I'm going to do that on camera because that step takes a long time to really like get your creative juices going. Let's see what the rest of the car looks like. And the other thing is I need to paint. I can't spray paint right now because it's dark outside, right? I mean, I could, but don't really want to. You want to paint all of this stuff. If you're going to try to weather it, like, you got to spray it first, you know? So, even though this is black, like, the paint's not going to stick right. So, I usually scuff it a little bit, hit it with a aerosol 2 times Rust-Oleum. You don't even have to scuff it, though. You can just hit it with Rust-Oleum and let it dry good so that it has something, a nice solid primer base to stick to when you put your weathering down and your dust and stuff, right? Gary's out. I'm gonna hit the hay. Night, everybody. Gary, man, get some sleep, brother. Catch you on the next one. Appreciate you, man. Isaac's Mini Customs is in the house. What's up, Isaac? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. OMD in the house, baby. Pete, we're just I'm starting a couple customs here. This one's gonna be for Derek over at Honest Diecast. It's a GT3. It's his favorite car. I figured I'd destroy it. Yep, that's gonna happen. So I missed his birthday. I told him I was gonna build something for his birthday. Did you get the link about the shirt? I did get that link, Pete. I didn't know what it was, and I was on the road. And I didn't know if it was like somebody spamming your account. So I did get the link. I wasn't sure what it was, and I've just been super busy all day. We went to the Bronx Zoo yesterday. And then today we had a bunch of running around and stuff. So send me another message and let me know what that was about. My phone's on airplane mode, so I won't get it right now, but Yeah, this one's for Derek. This one's for Derek, Andre. I know I owe you one too, don't I? Damn, I forgot about that. I'm not a liar. I forgot about it. I got you though. I got you. I got you. I got like 8 cars. I might as well add another one to it. So this is the next thing that I do, right? This is the build phase. So before I start painting it, I want to make sure that I glue anything that I want onto the car, right? Without screwing this wing up completely. I gotta make sure I put it in right. Boom. Okay, so that thing's gonna sit like that. All right. So then I start to look at it, and I'm like, it's got to be a performance car, so you're gonna want it to be fast. But do I put the glass back in? Because it's a wasteland car. So do I put the glass back in, or do I armor it? That's usually the first question. Most of these cars, I take the glass out of. I think this one I am gonna leave the glass in, and do what I did to live a diecast car with the dirt effect, right? But I need to be able to clear this to start that, so I can't do that either. Scented breast care awareness skull candy shirt. Thought Amanda might like it. Okay, yeah, absolutely, man. She has a friend that was diagnosed with that, and that's a sad thing, man. That's a sad thing. You went to the Bronx Zoo. You walked enough for a month, bro. 4.5 miles. 4.5 miles, man. Nah, I know I don't owe you nothing. I told you I was gonna make you something and I totally forgot about it. So you know what? For the sake of this video though, I am gonna start painting this. Because I did start building on my last video. You guys want to see the car that I'm giving away? I finished it for the 1500. I wasn't gonna show it in here, but I mean, why not? If you guys want to see it, I'll show you. I'm making Pete a Mustang for his birthday. No, you ain't, man. No, you ain't. Cut the glass to only go in the front of the driver. Yeah, I could do that too. I've done that on a few. And it works out. The one that I sent liver diecast, I put corrugated metal over the back. And you know what? That turned out really well. I did that on his, the one for King Nut, and as well as Mustang Hunter. I put that corrugated metal over the back window, and it looked really good. So maybe I'll break that out and use that on the side windows in the back. You know what? Let's start building, right? We're here. Might as well. Yes, sir. Let's see it. Oh, what is that? Oh. With a Camaro tail end so it won't fishtail. Oh my god. Pete's gonna get Pete's gonna Pete's gonna get at you, bro. Pete is gonna get at you. You're gonna make me drive to PA and take you for a ride in a real car. Oh man. I'll tell you what though, Andre. After the Bronx Zoo, bro, we left there, man. My girl had never been to the Bronx, really, so she didn't know. She don't know. Man, it was looking real bad. I haven't been up there in a while, but it was looking way worse than it was the last time. I'll tell you that much. She was soaking it all in. I'll say that. I told her, hold on, just lock your door, roll your window, hold on. Yep. That's how that goes. That's scary even me, and I don't get scared. Yeah, driving that Camaro, I bet, man. I bet. So this is corrugated metal you get from Hobby Lobby. You don't need to have this. This stuff's like, it's actually not cheap. It's $5 for 2 sheets. You could find all types of stuff in like chip containers and all types of food stuff, man. You'll find you'll find details like this that you can use, and you just got to use your imagination with it, you know. So I overcut it. I always overcut. I try to overcut instead of undercut because you know you can always take more off, but you can't add more on, right? Um, so basically, I'm just gonna size this up, see where it lands, and you can actually even just impress it, and it'll leave a little score. Yep, see? So you don't have to cut it right away, and then you know where it's gonna be. So that's what we'll do. Trim around. Trim around. I know this video is probably not as exciting as some of the other ones, but I wanted to show you guys some of this stuff because people have been asking me to do this. So, you know, I figured I'd do it. If it's not fun, then let me know and peace out. You know? Yeah, it's definitely concrete jungle there, but yo, man, it was crazy, bro. Like, yo, these dudes were not that I haven't seen it before, but it was like it's gotten worse as far as you know. I don't live up there, so I'm not up there every day, but the amount of scooters, man, these guys got stock in scooters, bro. I don't know where they came from, but they're just no plates, no nothing, on and off the sidewalks, into the traffic, oncoming traffic, no helmets, no nothing, right? I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It was like, and there wasn't a cop in sight. They must not even go down there no more. Gorilla Glue gel. Don't glue your fingers. Don't do it. And just put a little bit of dabbing on there if I can get it to come out. So you just wanted to get on the contact point, and that's all you need is just a little bit, and then you send it. Right? Get it. I got it to lay on the back edge here, where the bottom of the window is. Come on, baby. There we go. You can do it. Get a little bit of a push, and then try not to press on the edges because, like, I could feel I got a little bit of glue on me. You just let it set up. Let it set up, and then you press it down so that, like, it has full contact, right? So that'll be that. We could even add a piece of trim across the back here to kind of close that joint, but I probably won't because the wing goes in there. All right, so then the wing ends up going in and laying back. Boom. All right, so now that back window's secured. So we'll do that. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the sides yet. Probably won't use this on the sides because the sides are going to be like different. Kind of want to put like bars or something. Maybe I'll close off the passenger side. Trim that down. I'll get another piece. Oh, you know what? I could just do that and then leave that little front opening there so that it can be, so you can see it. Missing the chat. It's cool stuff. Oh snap, I'm jacking this idea. City bike. You can rent them, bro. Nah, these were hood bikes, bro. Like a bike vending machine on certain corners. Nah, I seen the city bikes. These are hood bikes, bro. These things were beat. Ain't no better way to kill a night than watching this with the game on in the background. What game is that, bro? I don't really watch any sports anymore. Need weathered bullet holes in the windshield. In the front windshield? I could probably do that. I would probably have to practice on a different windshield, but that's okay. Don't ever throw your stuff out, guys. Like if you start getting into this and you start replacing windshields, hold on to them. I got so many that I can practice on over here to make sure that I get the product that I want before I screw this one up, right? So we're just gonna cut off. Come on, baby. Bengals, Jags, not even watching. Okay. I don't even know who plays for nothing anymore, man. I seen something about the Giants are playing the Saints, and I don't know. I hear the Giants suck again. I don't even watch it anymore. I was a Giants fan. I stopped watching probably 2 years ago. And I don't know. I seen Jameis Winston as the Saints quarterback. What happened? Did Drew Brees retire? I would assume so because he's probably old now, right? I mean, Tom Brady's still playing, so. All right, we're just going to jam this thing up in there and deal with it. That's what we're going to do here. Sometimes that's what you got to do, too. You can sit here and fiddle with this thing all day and try to fight with it and get it perfect. You're not going to get it perfect. And at the end of the day, if you mess it up, what's the worst thing that could happen? Like, it's $1 car. I got a bunch of other GT3 RSs. This glue is empty. Or it's something. I got another one sitting over here. It's probably empty too. I got another bunch of GT3 RSs I could steal. I'm grabbing a new one. But I'd rather this Tampo with the side stripe and the headlights. The other one has like the gold with like a face on it, I think, and something else. I don't know what it was. Breeze retired. Yup, go Giants. Hey, now Jay, don't be a wise guy. Hey, how you doing? I melt my windshields. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Come on, man. I religiously use this Gorilla Glue gel. There might be a better way out there. But I like this stuff, man. It doesn't run too much. It sets up really well, and it doesn't go bad. You know, a lot of these glues, once you crack them, they're not good for very long. These tend to be pretty good. So I mean, they work for me. I saw Jim Silva was using Loctite super glue. And I asked him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't know. It was on sale, so that's what I got." He's like, "I don't see it working any better than anything else. It's just the cheapest stuff there." So, what super glue do you guys use? Let me know. Let me know. Put me on if I'm off, if I'm on the wrong stuff here. I'm all off camera. Sitting here trying to do this. So now I try to get a spot that the glue's not touching, that I can hold, and glue my finger to the car maybe. Yep, I did. Come on, baby. You can do it. So it's not the cleanest application. I'm going to have to add something to this. That's okay. You got to build on these cars, man. Like, you got to build layers. You know, you got to build layers. You know, this is just to cover what we got going on right there, right? I can still put the glass back in, and it's going to just push this stuff up a little bit, which is fine. You know, so the other side, I might actually use the glass still and have that corner window there and maybe bar off the driver's window. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I also have bits from these hair curlers that I've been using on everything, which I should try to get away from. But you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So this stuff's been working out pretty well for me. Oh, you guys didn't tell me. Do you want to see the car that I finished? ASMR, me sending diecast and whispering, "Shh, it's gotta be okay. It's gonna be okay." I found a new niche for videos. Loctite, okay. Anything you can find. Any glue at the Dollar Tree, yeah. All you do is squeeze the black sides and it puts out all you want. Let off and it stops. Kind of like going to the bathroom. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Like any gel. I just use a metal plastic bonding liquid. Okay. Captain Jack, welcome to the stream. Wheelhouse Bobby Mills, Scott Harvey in the house. What is going on, guys? Use the metal plastic with pewter. Sorry I'm late, brother. I'm at work. Don't be sorry, man. Don't be sorry. Don't get yourself in trouble either. I don't even want to know, Andre. Nope, me either. Yes, Scott says keep it a secret. I got Mr. M.O. Muffin Man. Yeah, let's see it. Neil says keep it a secret. Old man says keep it a secret. All right, it says more people say keep it a secret than let's see it, so I'll keep it a secret for now. Sorry, guys. Anybody that wants to see it. Putting kids to bed so I can watch you. Don't punish your kids because JDC's on. This show doesn't stop, so there'll be more. So yeah, guys, if you haven't seen my builds before, I'm sure you have, but I use these hair rollers. I get them at the Dollar Tree, right? And you can cut them up into little bits, and even like these little bars are good because you can just use them on the windows and stuff. You don't need the spike portions. But the spike portions are good to have, you know. So basically those bars are perfect. The perfect size. Perfect size. So that's what I'm going to do here. Get my little snips. Little snips. Don't cut yourself. I'm actually going to do this low so they don't shoot all over the place, which they probably still will. But you guys probably won't see what I'm doing. I'm just cutting these little snips off. Snips. I never would have thought that people would want to see this stuff, man. Like sitting here building, and in the beginning, I was really nervous to do this. I didn't want to. I was like, oh, I'm gonna mess up and be on camera when I do it, and da. Maybe. Maybe I just do that. I don't know. This is all part of the building process, though. Like that's what I was saying before, that it can be boring. I'm in your face. Eddie from Simple Customs is in the house. Man, you got a good eye, brother. I never thought of hair rollers. Yeah. Someone not in the loop would definitely see this and think we are weirdos. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. I mean, the Gasland stuff is kind of weirdo, you know, if I'm being honest. You know, especially when you see some of the guys in the Facebook group, you know, there are some weirdos. Not to offend anybody, but I'm pretty sure they know they're weirdos too. So I don't know. Those little bits ain't gonna work. Those little ones I cut off, they're just gonna be too much to fumble with. But you know what? Hold up. That looks like a driver's door window to me. Yep. So this is just the outside part of the roller, right? And what I'm going to do is cut on the negative side. Give me that. Give me that. I just want this little square, which is going to have a hard edge. So on the outside roller, there's a thicker piece. So I'm going to actually go inside for this one and just take one of these inside boxes. Right. And then we got this, right? And that is going to line up perfectly to cover over that spot that we had a gap up here. So that's what I'm going to do with that. I've actually used that once before, I think. Oh, no. Oh, it's right there. I did a Trans Am for Diecast Chasers. And I used something similar for the windows on that car. But that's okay, man. Like I said, as long as you don't do the same exact thing on every car, then, you know, why not? Why not keep it going, you know? Do what works, right? Like, just gonna add a little more glue. Guys, always close your glue bottle too. That's one thing that I've learned. Don't let it sit out on your bench while you're working, because the fumes that come out of this glue is like crazy. Next thing you know, you won't be able to breathe, you know? So definitely close your glue bottles. And I should have this on a set of helping hands, but I don't. So I'm just gonna wing it. Come on, baby. Get up in there. And a little bit of dab. A little bit of press on there. And like, if you don't know if it's gonna hold or not, as long as you have good contact with your glue, which I don't know that I do, you take you take the activator, which if you don't have an activator, I've been told use what is it? Baking soda. Baking soda. Yeah, baking soda. Right? Boom. Put that on there. It does make the glue turn white, but that's okay because we're gonna weather this car. Like, now I don't know if this activator has anything that changes the color of whatever, but it's okay because I got a lot of work that I still got to do to this thing. It's gonna get covered up anyway. So there's a window armor thing over there, right? Enough room for the guy to stick his shotgun out the window there. We're good to go. And then we just got to worry about the driver's side, which I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. 9 out of 10 doctors would approve twice. Have you ever tried to wrap a Hot Wheels car? Or maybe hydro dip? I have not. You talking about wrapping in vinyl? I have not. I have seen people hydro dip. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I should. It's just I've been kind of out of building for like the last 2 months or so. So I just wanted to get back to a few simple builds that are get me back in the groove and get me back into the mood to build, right? So that's where we're at. Diecast Works is in the house. What's up? What is going on? Baking soda also expands. Baling soda? What's a baling soda, bro? Is your ship going down? You got to bail yourself out, or is it another type of bail? Andre. All right, so that's that. Let's try to find something else to put on the driver's window, huh? And then this, like, the glass will still go in there, right? The glass will still go in, clicks in, boom. It still fits. Still fits fine because all I did was I added to the outside. I didn't push anything in, right? So that's good. Glass is good. Wait until the glue is totally dry to put the glass in because it'll turn, and Andre will tell you this, it'll turn the glass white. It'll turn the glass white. You don't want to do that. I don't like this edge here. So I'm going to put something there. Maybe we'll run. Yeah, I think I'll do that. We're going to run this spike strip down the outside window. And maybe do it on both sides. But it's basically to cover up this transition because I don't like how that sits. So I'll cut that here. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Am I going? Is this even in focus, guys? Like I'm not watching the screen, so I mean 14 people are watching, so it's got to look somewhat decent, huh? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Send it. Sometimes you just gotta pull the trigger. And you know what? Not all of them work out. You never know until you try, right? And that's something that I've learned doing this stuff is don't be scared. Just do it, and if it doesn't work out, then try again. You know, it's just a 99-cent car. You can get more, and you probably have more if you're like me. I got a ton of these things. So why not? Give it a shot. Throw it in there. Boom. Hopefully it sticks to this material because that's what it's gluing to. And if not, I'll activate it. And that's what I'm going to do anyway. Bada bing. Bada boom. Activator. Now we just put a little more detail on the right side there. It's got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I might even run the spikes on the other side. I don't want to put it there yet, though, because I don't know what I'm going to do to that window. But I could run that same spike strip down the other side, and it'll look fantastic. Mustang Hunter Diecast into his house. What is up, brother? Not man. I'm building a car here. Building a birthday present, a late birthday present for Derek over at Honest Diecast. He doesn't even know what I'm doing, so I just figured I'd while I'm building, I might as well do it on the live real quick and say what up to the peeps, right? I'm also trying to get back in the groove of things, man. You know, I've been off of building for like 2 months now, and you kind of get in, not in a funk, and not like I burned out or nothing. I got a little burned out with the whole grind thing, but I wanted to take a break. Sometimes you gotta take a break, you know. That's all. Sometimes you gotta take a break. So I've been living life, man. We've been enjoying the summer. We ran the whole season at my racetrack. My nephew finished 12th in points, I think. But my buddy Alex that I spot for in the modified, we took 5th place in points out of 32 cars in the modified. So that was really cool. 2nd place in the Triple Crown, which is like three longer races, right? We took second place in that out of 32 cars, which is a pretty big deal. And you know, we're just amping up for next year. But, you know, I had to take a little break, man. That's all. That's all. So I'm gonna get back to building. These are the easiest ones for me to do. So the Gaslands cars, right? So I figured I'd get back to it. Now I need to figure out what I'm gonna put on the driver's window. So I'm gonna go to my little trash bin. Guys, don't throw out stuff. Like keep a little thing with some things in it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you never know when you're gonna need some things. You never know when you might need some things. I'm not saying to save everything. There's people out there that do. But you want to save some things. And got it. Got it. MHD's gonna notice this one. A little thing for things to use for things. Eddie from Simple Customs. My girlfriend says it's junk. It is junk, but it's good junk. There's a difference between junk and good junk. So MHD got a Mustang for me, and on the back of it there was a chain twisted around a piece. If I can get it out of there. It was twisted around a piece. I got one in my hand. I don't know what I'm doing. It was twisted around a piece that looked like this, right? It's a piece off my girl's diabetic supplies. It's an insertion device that like shoots the sensor onto her body, right? But then this thing pops off. This thing pops off before she could press the button, right? This guards the button. So she's always changing them, and she's always throwing me these things, and stuff like that. It just comes in handy, right? And this is what I'm probably gonna use on the window here because why not? But just a little story. Remember y'all talking about that? Oh, bro, my girl, yo, if you guys haven't seen, now this was early in the channel. It's in my Gaslands playlist. My girl built a badass Gaslands monster truck, Diabadass it's called. The Diabadass, right? It's built out of all of her diabetes supplies. She didn't use anything besides the wheels. Her diabetes supplies, yo. And the casting, it's a 69 Charger. 69 Dodge Charger. You know what? I'll show it. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah. So, you guys got to go check this video out. You got to go see how she did this, right? But my girl, Amanda, built this car and refused help from me, right? She didn't want me to touch it. So the only thing that I did was I cut the axles because she didn't want to cut herself, right? This is all diabetic supplies besides the wheels and the wheels. That's it. The wheels and the mesh that goes in the window here. But like the bottom is one of the injectors. It's like a spring mechanism that shoots the needle out, right? These are lacets, I think they're called. They're used to prick her finger to check the blood, like the blood sugar, right? These springs and the batteries are all like internal parts. I took apart one of her what you call it, one of her insulin pumps, right? I took it apart, and so that she had all these things to use. And bro, I was amazed. I was so amazed by what she did with this. And the story to it was, this was an insulin. So it was for the Gaslands UK Car of the Month competition, right? And the theme was bootlegger. So her story was that this car was sent down because I told her about Gaslands, and Gaslands has factions, sponsors, right? And one of the sponsors is called Michigan, and they're military technology. So basically, when I read her the backstory, the dude like sent this car down from Mars. This was the backstory, right? This car was sent down from Mars as a mobile insulin delivery system that could be driven remotely, and it was a bootlegger because insulin was deemed illegal in the apocalypse. So she built this thing as that, right? So there's supposed to be like pods that drop out the back here, and I don't want to break nothing because she'll kick my ass, and I think I did. I'll put a little bit of dab of glue on there. But basically, this thing is supposed to lift up, and the pods drop out the back there. This thing is mobile as like a radar or whatever, right? It's got a swing arm on it. It's crazy, man. Crazy. She blew my mind with this. With all the, and I don't want to turn it upside down really, but I'm going to. This whole thing on the bottom here is an injector like from the inside of that thing. So when you hit the button, the springs let loose, and it shoots the needle out to attach the pump to her body, right? And she built this thing, man. There's a whole video on like, pictures of her building it, and one of this thing in the back here is the reservoir that holds the insulin. It's amazing, man. It's amazing that she did all this and never built nothing like this before. She painted a few cars, but like it just blew my mind, man. I'm so proud of her for doing this. The video's on my Gaslands playlist. It's probably towards the beginning of the channel, and it's called the Die Badass is the name of it. So, I'm gonna put this back before I drop it and do something stupid. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'll be back. Thank goodness I didn't drop that thing. She would have my head. hmm Oh, I'm missing some stuff. Mike's Diecast, Ford's Man 84. What is happening, brothers? Welcome to the stream. Any luck on Jurassic Roger? Saving mine. The needles from my tester make wicked cool jets. So she just switched pumps too, and she's using these now. This is like the new injector. So after I get through these 9 cars, I'm gonna trash bash a Dia Badass 2.0. I'm gonna trash bash something. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a big robot or something like that, but it's gonna be all diabetes supplies. And I'm just gonna give that to her. She's gonna love it. She already knows that I've been thinking about doing something like that. But Shadow Minx Hobbies in the house. What is happening? Da 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 da. Forgot all about that video. Looks cooler than my cars. No. They're all just as cool. And the Ferrari monster truck that you sent sits next to that thing, and it looks awesome. It looks so awesome. Dane's out later. Dane, appreciate you, brother. If he doesn't come back, Amanda bear him with a wiffle ball bat. Kibbo, good morning, everybody, and good morning, Jay. Good morning, Kibbo. It's about 11:07 over here at night, so you're on the opposite side of the world, I'm pretty sure. But that's cool, man. That's cool. Good morning over there, brother. Good morning. I think Kanye West made that song, didn't he? Good morning. Something like that. So we're just gonna clip. We're gonna clip that. And maybe I don't even know if I'm gonna use this here. I thought it was a good idea until I actually marked it up. All right, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing there yet, but for the sake of the video, for the sake of all you guys here and girls and all that, I'm gonna start painting this thing. I am gonna add a weapon or so, but I gotta spray paint that, so I can't do it right now, but I could try to find one. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So she actually won this kit from Gaslands TV. It's got all these guns and stuff in here, and try to find something to throw on the side of this. MHD got one of these too. One of these machine guns went on the side of that Mustang. 2+2 fastback. See what we can put on this bad mama jamma without making it look too crazy. I got some other stuff in here too. Let me see. Oh, man down. Man down. Gonna take wife to work. I'll be back in a bit. All right, Neil, be safe, man. Safe travels, brother. I'm in Indonesia. Okay. Indonesia and so Indonesia is next to Malaysia. I learned that the other night from Zelda Diecast. Now I don't know which one he's from. Hey, he's from one of those. Either Indonesia or Malaysia. Where they make the Hot Wheels in Malaysia, so I'm pretty sure you guys are both from Indonesia. Is there really a too crazy? No, but it's going to Derek, and he's not big into Gasland, so I want to make it somewhat subtle. Not like it matters. He's gonna love it anyway. But just my thought process, right? Do I put the machine gun sticking out the driver's side is the question. Do I put it out the driver's side and then leave the front window open so you have to jump in the front window and then bar up the passenger side? I think that's what's gonna go down. Machine gun's going right next to the driver to give him shell shock when the thing goes off. But that's what's gonna happen. Cause that's what I want to happen. Cause that's what I said, and that's what I said so. And what I said so goes. Oh. Dropping stuff. Getting a little loopy over here. Subi Doobie Diecast. I always say Subi Doobie. Subi Diecast Customs. Hey Jay, which Hot Wheels castings are your favorite and what colors? Oh, um, 67 GTO is my favorite car. And colors, I mean, make a hatch that pops open in grill and guns pop out on spring, bro. Genius. A hatch that pops open in the grill. The grill's too small, though. I mean, you'd have to cut out the whole bottom. I could. I could. Oh, you saying down here? Maybe, but that sticks up in there. And then it closes, so it's not even as much there. I don't know. I don't know. 67 GTO is my favorite car ever. I'm a huge Camaro fan. But there's a Chevelle, and I still haven't found it. I have one. There's a Chevelle Race Car. David, you might know what this is, man. It's the Chevelle. I think it's a 70, but it's like dropped to the ground, and it's got like a body kit on it. It came in a 5-pack. It's not this one, but it looks like this one, like dropped to the ground. It's got fender flares, and I'm pretty sure it's got a roll cage or like a window net. I don't know the name of it, but I'm pretty sure it's a 70 Chevelle. Maybe a 70 Chevelle Racer or something like that. That would be probably my favorite casting. I only have one of them. It came in a 5-pack. So that was that. I'm distracted by wondering how you'll gasland the banana. The banana's gonna go soon. I gotta get through my my gauntlet of cars that I got to build for other people first. Asking the real questions here. A Gasland EK9. Well, Mike, I don't know what that is, bro. Is that an import? If it is, I have no idea what the EK9 is. Is that a Civic or something? I was joking, bro. We not the A team. I mean, yeah, bro. I could do it though. I really could. I just had to cut this center section out and then put in like a little spring with a gun in there. I could do it. I don't want to though. Too much work. Too much work. Not familiar. Ah, man, I have one. I just don't know where it is right now because everything kind of got shuffled when we moved this room. And I thought it was out on the display. But it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's like an orange color. It has a 70 on the side of it. Yeah, it's like a burnt orange. It's got a 70 on the side. It's like dropped down to the ground. Let me see if I could pull it up on my computer, maybe. Well, you know what? Whatever. I'll find it. You guys will know what it is eventually. I'll find it and show it in a video or something. Okay. Where we at? Civic. EK9 Civic. Is that the white one that just came out? I think I have one right here, actually. Yeah, EK9, that one there. I got this one for the wheels. I gotta do a car for Mark's girl, Kimber. It's her birthday coming up. But that's the closest I can get to SI wheels. So I could gaslands that thing up. You know, I don't really care. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I don't care about Hondas, but I'm not a huge Honda head, so I could definitely do that and not really feel too bad about ruining the casting. Yep. So that's gonna go there, and I don't know. Maybe I'll use this for the. No. Nope. 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 We'll figure that out. I'm gonna start painting this thing now. If you guys want to see that, I mean, I could show you what my process kind of is. Not totally. The only thing that stinks about trying to paint on live is like I'd have to do multiple cars because you gotta wait for it to dry. You know, you gotta wait for it to dry. I do have like a little mini fan that I could put on it, but first thing I always do, and this is the build process isn't done on this, so it's not gonna be. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll have to add on some stuff, and I'll just when I add the stuff on, I'll paint it separately and then put it on, and then touch up wherever the glue marks are. Um, but basically, the first thing that I always do is I either use a brown wash or a black wash, right, to kick down all these scratches that I put on. So that's what I'll do now. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of that. I'm making a mess. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Get in there. You get out of here. So I got a oh, and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these wheels too, huh? Maybe I'll I gotta get some thumbtacks. You gotta get some round. I'm gonna get some round thumbtacks, and I'm gonna dome off these wheels, and then they'll basically be like armored wheels sitting in there, so they'll be domed off. It'll be cool. Cool. So we'll put those up over there. That stuff's got to get spray painted before I do anything, and the wing as well. I always try to keep the paint away from my computer for one. And I never paint with my computer on my desk like this. It's just, you know, for you guys. For you guys, I'll take the risk. Yeah, Civic had a girl stand me up for a date, so I saw Venom 2 and then bought new cars to Gasland. Yup. Yes, sir. I put my cars in the air fryer for 8 minutes, dry. Andre, I'm sorry, man, but I'm not as brave as you, bro. I am not putting cars in the air fryer. My girl would have a fit, bro. I'd have to get my own air fryer just for that because not happening. 70 Chevy Chevelle SS. Is that? Yeah, Jay, I have a bunch of those 70 Chevelle, bunch of variations. Number 10, 454. So the dark speckle blue, summit purple, number 70, but orange. The one that the one with the fender flares on it, Eddie, like it's a race car. That's probably my favorite casting. And I've only seen it. Actually, I have two. I have one from the 5-pack, and I have one that was given to me by my buddy Ham at the racetrack. In that old box of stuff that he gave me. He just gave me a whole bunch of other stuff too. You guys are gonna freak when you see that. I haven't even looked in it yet. I haven't looked in the box yet. There's 3 cases of cars, vintage cars that he found in New Hampshire while he was driving on a work trip. He seen a yard sale, so he pulled over, and he ended up buying these cars, and they've been sitting in his attic for like 20, 30 years, he said, which is crazy, because then he was like, yo, I want you to have them. And I'm like, dude, how do I repay you, you know? He's like, don't worry about it. So me, being me, the only way I know how to repay him, for the last package he gave me, I asked him what his favorite car was. It's a 70 Camaro split bumper. So I'm going to do this up. And then he gave me these 3 boxes of cars while he's standing there with his son. And I was like, dude, you don't want to hold on to these cars for like your son. And he's like, nah, he doesn't care. He doesn't have any interest. And I was like, all right, man, well, you know, your son's going to have to tell me what his favorite car is too. Because now I got to build him one. You know, he literally just gave me 3 cases of cars. So he said his son said his favorite car is a Mazda Miata. So that's gonna get added to the lineup. we're gonna bang these all out. This will be October. October, I'm gonna try to get all this stuff banged out, and then heading into uh, I'm lost. November. I'll have a clear schedule to do whatever I want, really, basically, which is gonna be awesome. And I might try to do the car of the month in October because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a Halloween theme, which is gonna be awesome. I love Halloween themed stuff, and I only did it the 1 year, 2 years. No, it wasn't 2 years. I haven't been doing this 2 years. Last year I did it. I did a purple people eater. I did the one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. It's my own air fryer. For that, thumbs up. 130. Okay, so yeah, I do got to get my own. That would help out a lot because I wouldn't have to sit here and wouldn't have to sit here and blow on the paint. But it is what it is. Yeah, so I don't know. I haven't seen the casting on the pegs or nothing. Maybe it's just an older one. They need to bring it back though. That's an awesome casting. That Chevelle is sweet, super sweet. I wish they would make a Camaro with that kit on it, because that would look cool. So this is just after I put the wash on, right? And then you just take a paper towel and dab off any excess that pulls up at the bottom, right? Just get rid of that stuff. Yeah, if you guys are liking this, do me that solid and hit the like button, I guess, or whatever, while you're here. Might as well, right? It's free. It's free. This stuff is clutch. This stuff is like the secret sauce. Secret sauce, baby. Typhus Corrosion by Citadel. Shake it up real good. Waiting for the JDC build off. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do that. I guess I could. Get an old toaster oven from Value Village for baking your paint. Okay. Yep. Yep. That's not a bad idea. Go to the thrift store and pick up a at this point, you probably get an air fryer at the thrift store. You know? A build off. I've thought about hosting a build off. I didn't want to do it on top of like back to back on a Ferrari thing because I felt like that would have been asking the community too much. But I have been thinking about a build off. I don't know exactly what to do, but we could do a build off. Bro, just use soy sauce. It's free. I got mine at yard sale for $7. Just gave him 5. Soy sauce for the yeah. My man Andre Cruz has been weathering everything with the household with the household everything. Soy sauce is free, bro. Probably would look pretty good too. So this stuff is crazy strong. This Typhus Corrosion. You can totally destroy a build using this. And it's kind of why I'm putting it on while the paint's still wet. You just want to dab it on where you want texture and to cover up any glue and stuff like that you might have on there. We're going to end up painting over all of this, but I do want to put it on this back window. Get it some nice on there. You know what I'm saying? Like this thing's been sitting out. Get that aluminum all rusty and crusty. Yeah, buddy. Would you look at that? Right? And then it goes from 0 to hero in like 3.5 seconds. Right? Everybody's like, yo, how did you make that rust look like that, man? That's how, man. I bought a bottle of this stuff. I bought a bottle of this stuff. It's no secret. Da, da, da. I got cinnamon, soy sauce, paprika. You look like a cook with cars. Hey, man, it does look pretty good, though. It looks pretty good, man. The pictures that you sent me, that didn't look bad. I'll tell you that much. You might have some problems with the ants in the summer, but, you know, it worked for sure. Now, I don't want to go super rusty with this car because it is a performance car. We're just gonna hit the top of everything. We're gonna hit the top of everything. We're gonna go back in and dab it off, settle it down a little bit. All right, boom. Give it a little bit of. You want to give it a little bit of a who's a majiggy, a little bit of texture. So when you go back over with your weathering, then it's got some raised areas that'll show, right? But you don't want to kill the paint either, because it's you know, you don't want to kill the paint. You want to keep your tampos on there. Boom, boom, boom. Dab it off. Dab a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, is this a fiberglass car? Am I screwing this completely up? Is the GT3 RS fiberglass? If it is, then it is what it is. But fiberglass doesn't rust. So, anybody know? Probably is. It's a Porsche, right? I don't know. I don't know about everything. I just know how to make stuff dirty. Know how to dirty it up. And I'm all off camera. My bad, y'all. My bad. Can probably make a cinnamon toast crunch with a zoom in. You can make a s'mores with it. That's for sure. Go for it. Sounds awesome. Amazing channel. Keep up the great content. Neil Kessel. Thanks, Neil. I appreciate your comment, man. This is just something that I'm trying to do. This, you know, people had told me that they wanted to see me do more live, like building wise. So just trying to see if it's interesting, you know. People seem to be liking it, so I'm having a good time. I don't know about you guys, but at one point we had like 20 people in here, so that's good enough for me to keep going. All right, shake this bad boy up. I gotta get some more of this stuff. It's almost empty. And all the solid stuff, like this stuff is really nasty. It's got like solid stuff inside of it. I don't know. But that's why it's called corrosion, Typhus corrosion. Right? So just gonna put that on there. Put that on there. Boom 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 boom. Boom ba-dum ba-dum boom. I don't know much about cars. I just make them look dirty and armed. Yeah. Anybody know if this GT3 RS is a fiberglass car though? Anybody? Anybody got that knowledge? Because not that it really matters now. I totally destroyed it, but it is what it is. I just like to know for my own use. Hey, why not? I'll just dab it all over the roof. And I dab most of it off anyway. But it gives it that texture, right? So now, every time I'm done with the paint, I put it in this cup of water, right? And it's really like mud water now. And I roll it around on the edge to get all that off. It's definitely fiberglass. Well, it's a rusty fiberglass now. And then I dry it off. Make fiberglass patches and holes with a little white. patches and holes. I mean, I could just say they put a metal body on it because it's the apocalypse, right? I don't know, man. I screwed up. What do you want from me? It is what it is. this stuff is called Rise of Rust, right? Can we get it focused? Rise of Rust. Super bright, but then it calms down once it's on. And we're gonna use a small brush for this one. So we just want to put a little bit in the cracks. Little bit in the cracks. Actually take some off. Alright. A little bit there. A little bit there. And what do you know? It's fiberglass and I'm rusting it up. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Put a little bit on the... Oh, that stuff's still wet. It's just scraping it off. Whoopsies. Right. So you just put a little bit of that on there. I'm not going to use a lot on it. It's a fiberglass car. Right. Boom, boom, boom. So then I'll go back in with this earth shade. It's a brown wash. And basically what I want to do is blend it all together. Right. I'm basically giving you guys the keys to the city right here. Like, this is what I do. Right. And I replicate this on most of my cars that I build. Right, black or brown wash or black wash, depending on what I'm doing. Right, it's gonna take chunks off. It actually doesn't look bad. Hit all this stuff. Blend it all together because you wanna knock it down, but you wanna not have sharp edges between your weathering. Like, that's where you end up with crap. Not to be too blunt, but you don't want you want it all to blend together. Weathering is natural, like nature, and the way that it works. It's nothing symmetric. Nothing has sharp edges unless it's like running an edge. But even so, like, it's probably gonna run away, and you guys know what I mean. Just go to work, blend it all together, and then you come in and dab off the bottom, like, get rid of the excess again. Whatever ends up pulling up at the bottom. Right? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You can even dab off anything that pulls up on, like, the crevices. Up here. Get rid of that. Bada bing. Bada boom. So now, that's where we're at. Right? That's where we're at with that. Amazing channel, da 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 da. Definitely fiberglass. Get the fiberglass patches. It's the apocalypse steel reinforcements, and he said it. And he said it. Yep. Yep. I mean, I should put some plates on it or something. I could. But then if I do that, I'm gonna lose the tampos. So, I don't know. I'll probably leave it just an open body. Maybe I'll put some rub rails or something on the sides. Down the edge of it. So if he runs into something or whatever. So that's that. Basically that's my weathering process, and then I'll go in with a dark brown and a lighter brown oxide. So I'll go in with like a burnt umber or melted chocolate, and then I'll hit it with a brown oxide, just dabbing, do the dab, right? And then I'll start my dirt. If I'm gonna put a dirt spin on it, I usually start with the chestnut, and then I go to a light mocha. And if I'm really, really feeling it, I'll do antique parchment. Like, I want to do like a salt mine kind of deal. That's that. Drill it and use a file, then hit it with a little mesh and paint. Yep. That's it. That's it. 1, 2, 3. I say we all build a custom and bury it over the winter. Pull them out first day of spring. Oh man. All right. Yeah, mine's done already. It's right here. It's right there. Um, no, I mean I got some stuff I could do. I actually have a couple that I could do something like that if you wanted to. It's just gonna look like a dirty car after one winter though. You'd have to let that thing sit down there for like 10 years, bro. Right? I mean, I used to find cars when I was a kid. I used to find cars that we lost in the dirt the year before, and it just looked like a dirty car, right? Dab, 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 do the dab, do the dab. Who started the dab? Who was that? Cam Newton? See the one? Or was that a song they were dabbing on? If Andre buries a flavored car, a dog will dig it up later. Ain't that the truth? He's over here. 10 years. You're right though. I found red lines when a kid, and all I needed was a little toothbrushing. Yeah, man. Yep. I used to find cars all the time because that's what me and my brother used to do. We'd go out with the little shovels and make a track, and then we'd race the cars. We'd make the engine sounds and all that. Smash, crash. No, I win. No, I win. No, you didn't win. I won. You know how it goes. So I'm basically just trying to let this dry up a little bit before I put any dirt effect on it. But that's what really makes it come to life is when you hit it with the dirt. And it's like boom. Oh, I should probably hit the inside. Yeah, because you could see through the window. You can see through the window. That's shiny. Shiny. "10 years. I once found a vet at a public park, but then lost it. Oh, man. Yo, Zelda. What's up, my man? What's up, Jay, my man? What's up, everyone? How are you doing? How are you guys all doing? We're doing, man. We're doing. I'm over here watching paint dry. I'm over here watching paint dry. I built this. Well, I started weathering it to make it dirty and rusty, and we're gonna try to make it. We're gonna try to make it look like it's been running through a desert. But I gotta let this paint dry all the way. Zelda, you're from Indonesia, right? Kibbo is in here. I don't know if he still is, but he's from Indonesia too. It's almost midnight here. Yep. It is almost midnight here. And I'll probably hit this with the two coats. The mocha, the chestnut, and then the mocha. And then that'll probably be the end of this stream because I'm going on what, an hour and a half now. My workstation is a disaster. I don't even care. I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm starting to get delirious here, guys. All right. Shadow Mix, howdy Zelda, hi Subi Dooby Doobies. Oh, Subi Dooby Doo. Who is from Indonesia again? Yo, Kibbo. I don't know if he's still in here. He popped in for a minute. His name is Kibbo. He's from Indonesia. He just woke up within the last hour and a half. Probably a half hour ago he was in here. But you guys are both from Indonesia. So if you're not sure if it's dry all the way, you can just dab. Do the what's his name? I forgot. Oh no, not me. What happened? Shout out, you are from Indonesia too. Oh no, no, no. Kibbo. Kibbo. Yep, Kibbo. Alright, so here's when the magic starts, right? So I put on the Typhus Corrosion. So now we got that bumpy texture to it. You can use other stuff. You can use like a fine dirt. You can find and super glue. You use super glue with that stuff. What was it? The baking soda, right? You put baking soda on it, and then that'll give it a texture, right? You can use other stuff. But now we're gonna go and put the magic sauce on it, right? Now we're gonna put the magic sauce on it. So I take the chestnut. Usually I will go over this too with like the melted chocolate, the brown oxide. I'll dab around and like break up some of this black. And you know what? I will do that. I'm not gonna cut any corners. This is a gift. So we're gonna go brown oxide here. Did you see Hewitt's new custom generally? Yeah, man. Yep. Yes, it does. Show. Sounds real cool. Scott Harvey. Maybe the diabetic 2.0 could be functional so you can check blood sugar while you build. Huh. That's not a bad idea. He's famous in Diecast YouTube. Almost everyone knows him, Jay. Gaming with Rampage. Hi. Hey, hi. Hey. Gaming with Rampage. I'm missing some of this chat for some reason. JLA Air Cooled and Diecast. Hi, everyone. Gaming with Rampage. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. I'm a little delirious over here, but I'm just trying to finish up this build that we started tonight. Well, at least the paint portion. It is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, and it's going to be put into the Gaslands realm as a gift for Derek at Honest Diecast. So, just trying to finish the weathering process right now. These paints are kind of drying up a little bit because I haven't been painting. So just get a little bit of this over there. Boom, boom, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bang. Kibbo's famous? I didn't know Kibbo was famous. I have to get his autograph. During pregnancy, wish I had thought of it then. Yeah, I don't know how that would work out. Cause like you'd have to use a different whatchamacallit all the time. It would have to hold the thing to prick it or whatever. I don't know. All right, so basically I got brown oxide. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too, man. My girl's diabetic. It's I never really knew anything about it until we got together. Build off a functional blood sugar car. Yeah, right. I think that would be a lot to ask of a lot of people though to do a functional blood sugar checker thingy. So basically what I do here is I just stipple on some browns just to break up the black. And then I'll take this paper towel and I'll dab it off, right? Dab it off. Dab it off. And I really don't even need to do this because I already put on the wash. But we're going to do it anyway. Just to break up some of this. Alright. You got a hair in there. And somebody pointed out, I already asked, and I know, the Porsche is a fiberglass car. It's not supposed to be rusted, but it is what it is. I'm saving all my Hewitt's letters till he's famous, and then I'm selling them to the porn stars. That's funny. Alright, so we're just gonna get some of this on here. And then after it's all said and done, I'll go in and do the tail lights, but that's gonna be after everything. After clear coat too, because I'm gonna use a marker for it. And you don't ever want to use a marker and then clear coat it, because when you hit it with the clear, the propellant in the aerosol will activate, like it has a reaction with the Sharpie marker. I don't know what it is, but it makes it bleed. So like say you do the taillights and they're perfect, and then you go to clear your car, um the 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 ink will do one of these, right? It'll wash away from where it was, which you don't want. You don't want that. It's not cool, right? So I probably just wasted a bunch of paint in the pot here, because I don't need all that, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna have to match coat everything, because this stuff isn't spray painted yet. The base and the interior and everything isn't spray painted yet, so I can't paint it yet. So when I do that, I'll just have to go back and use the same type of process that I'm using on the body right now. That's all. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. So that's that. I really should go over this with a wash, but I don't want to let it dry again. Just because there's solid lines up here where the stippling is. It is what it is. I'm gonna do the best that I can to give him a nice car though. So now we got chestnut. This is where I shift from rust and weather to dust, right? And I'm gonna dry brush this on. So what you just saw, and I'll do it again, I'm stippling into the paint. I take off enough where there's only a little bit coming off, and then I'll come to a dry paper towel, right? And you just wipe off enough of it where there's just a little bit tracing off, right? Now this is where it gets cool, guys. This is where it's really cool. The wheel would be in the wheel wells, right? And if you were to drive through the dirt, where does the dirt go? Come on, focus in. Where does the dirt go, right? I gotta figure out a better way, man, where this doesn't go out of focus all the time, right? Where does the dirt go when it comes up off the wheel? It goes up on the wheels, on the wells. It flicks back forward. All right. It does one of those jammies. All right. And you really want to catch the edge when you're doing this, because that's what's gonna like make the bristles flick, and that's what gives you those straight lines, like the dirt is kicking up, you know. I'm falling behind in the chat here. Gonna crash for bad, brother. Love the custom work as always. MHD, I didn't even know you were still here, brother. Have a good night, man. I appreciate your support, my man. Wishing I had bought my Diecast toolbox from home. Right now, watch this at the same time. The stream will be up, so just fast forward to 1 hour and 30 minutes or so, man, and you'll watch this back, you know, as you can catch all these tips again. I'm not gonna delete this or nothing, you know. Nice work, Jay. Love your work. I appreciate that, Zelda. Thanks for the vid. New to the custom world. Always appreciate the tips and tricks. JLA Air Cooled. Yeah, man. Absolutely, bro. I'm going to try to do more of these. I have a 10-minute rust and dust video if you go to my playlists. the Let's Talk series is all about like helping new people in the hobby, right? Um, but I hit with one coat of matte on the Sharpie, doesn't bleed, then you can get glossy or whatever. Yeah, I won't even risk it, bro. I've tried it a few times. Every time the Sharpie bleeds, the Bic intensity marker bleeds, it goes through to the next layer. And I just won't waste my time. I'll wait until afterwards and hit it with that, right? Wait until the wait until everything is dry and then hit it with it and call it a day. So this is how I do my dirt, right? Get enough on there, boom, dab it off, get it all off on the paper towel, and then you just imagine where the wheel would kick the dirt to, right? And you just dry brush it. It takes time. It takes time. It takes patience, right? I got an itch on my neck. Kibbo's still here. What up, brother? Kibbo's still here. Yusuf Parker, is this going to be a zombie Porsche? I guess you could consider it that. It's a post-apocalyptic Gaslands vehicle. So yeah, I mean it could be for a zombie apocalypse too, I guess. Um, Thinking of sending something. May email soon. Good night, everyone. Subi Diecast Customs, man. I appreciate you. Have a good night, brother. Appreciate the support for sure. Yusuf Parker, man, you're new in the chat, so welcome to the channel. I don't know if you've been subscribed to the channel or not, but if not, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you like the video. This is something new that I'm trying to do on live. You know, I haven't done this live, but people have been requesting it, so I'm just trying to work out all the kinks and give you guys the best experience that I can, you know. I'm no professional here. I just try to help everybody out, right? So that's that. So I hit the wheel wells first, right? And then I try to imagine like if this thing was bombing through the wastelands, you're probably gonna end up in some muddy areas, and then you're gonna hit the desert areas, right? So the muddy areas are gonna kick up everything from the bottom up, right? So you want to dirty up this bottom area. You want to dirty it up. It's gonna come from the bottom up, from the front to the back, bottom up, right? So this is just my thought process as I'm working. Um, just my thought process as I'm painting these cars, and it's just one step after the other. And you gotta have fun with it too, you know. And don't get caught in a box. Like the best part about this is anything goes. You can do whatever you feel you want to do, and have fun. You know, like nobody can ever tell you, and that's what this hobby's supposed to be about. Like taking your time in your spare time and letting loose and having fun with it. That's all, right? So that's that, right? So we put a little bit of chestnut paint around the wheel wells here. I think that I would like to have a little bit more of the lines, like mud got slung out. There we go. And that's just being a little more aggressive with the edge and having a little bit more on the brush. But you do not want a lot on the brush, and you don't want to have wet paint on the car when you're trying to do this. That's why it's called dry brushing, right? Because the brush is basically dry, and you know the car is dry. The template is dry, right? So that's that. Can we get there? Can we get there? Boom. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. So now you got some mud. There's some mud on the car. Let me do a little more. Bada bing. Bada boom. Right? So that's the basic mud right there. So now, what else we got? I'm still building the Diecast empire. Cool, man. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Green blood splatter from hitting the mutants. Thanks, bro. I do subscribe. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Jarka, good evening, or rather morning. Jarka, where are you from, man? Is it morning over there? Yeah, I think you told me where you were from. I forgot. I forgot, man. There's so many people from different parts of the world. And I'm so grateful for each of you, each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, tuning in from all over the world, man. I never would have thought. I was just a guy sitting in my room messing with some cars, and then next thing you know, like we're worldwide, baby. Benjamin, BP Custom Creations, what's up? JDC family, what is up, brother? What is happening, man? I'm doing up a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. If I can get it to focus, there we go. I just put the mud on it. Oh, I don't know what just happened there. I think we bleeped out. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Finland. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. We had a little bit of a disconnection there for some reason. Rust and dust, brother. Yep. We just put the mud on. Just put the mud on the fenders and all that. I wasn't able to do the interior or the base because they're not primed and it's dark outside. So I just wanted to show everybody how I do this. You know, people were requesting that I do it live, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Okay, cool. So let me just give it a little bit of this. And this is really the secret sauce right here. I know I said that this was the secret sauce and this was the secret sauce and this was the secret sauce, right? This is my favorite part of the whole build right here. Is this light mocha. This is what really makes it happen, in my opinion. So we do the same thing. We dab it on there, right? You dab it off of there. You take the brush, you get it all off of there, you dry brushing, right? We're dry brushing. Eating some soup. What kind of soup, bro? Is it some Chinese, Japanese soup? I'm very curious as to how it is over there, man. Like, I know you, BP lives in Japan. So, it's a very big cultural jump, I'm sure, from, living in the United States, you know. So basically what I do here is I do the same thing, but we're going to go over with a lighter color to give it a little more depth, right? Just a little more depth. Boom, boom, boom. And it really makes it pop. Really makes it pop. All right. Get underneath. It's all the underneath is going to be. But this is supposed to be like sand color too. So you don't want to go crazy, because sand is lighter than mud. So you want it to be inside of that, right? I don't know, it's just my thought process. And once I hit it with clear, it's going to get knocked down too. So it won't be as bright. But we're going to hit all the edges up here. Oh, that's too much. And it's okay. If you go too much, you can always come back with a darker color and cover up those spots, you know. Right? So now that I get that initial that initial stuff. Now I come to the front. I hit up the front. Boom, boom, boom. Just a little flicks. Not too hard. Don't push too hard. Just give it the little flicks. You want it to just catch, just barely catch on it. Right? Just barely catch. I'm going to just show that this thing's been running through the desert. It's got some dirt on there. Catching on the edges. I'm probably going to do up the windshield if I put the windshield back in. Right. Dab some of that off. It's too much, but I can go back in with darker stuff later. Oh wow, I missed a bunch of stuff. Tomato soup pasta. Okay, sweet. You can have lots of secret sauces. Just means it's a secret formula. Just watch out for Plankton. He will steal the formula. Hot Wheels, Customizers Unite, Canada, US, Indonesia, UK, Japan, New Zealand, wherever you are here. We always like seeing other people's creations. Absolutely, man. Loved the bottle build BP. Turned out pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. The spray bottle trash bash. I'm gonna have to take up that challenge in time when I get a chance. Thanks. I'm so glad I decided to repaint it at the end. Yeah, man, that was definitely a good call. Just realized a couple weeks ago I don't have a single 911. Really? If I ever send you a box over to Japan, there'll be a few of them in there for you then, for sure. Faux show. I could only imagine what the shipping would be to Japan, though. Meanwhile, you got free shipping on Amazon. It's half of the stuff comes from China. I don't understand it. But they want to charge you an arm and a leg to ship a Hot Wheels car. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm having a hard time keeping it in focus. I might have to get like a flat background so that you guys can see this. Just catching the edge. Catching the edge. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't streak. Don't streak. My connection keeps cutting out. I don't know why. I'll pick one up sometime. Yeah, I know. No, but eventually, Ben, I am gonna send you a package, whether it's like next year or whenever. I'll send you something because I want to be able to send you a custom eventually, you know. So it is what it is. It's just money, man. Make more of it. Make more of it. All right. I just sent the box over to Rapid Nismo over in the UK. It's like 40 something dollars. It was like 40 something dollars to send that box out. And it was only 3 pounds. It's crazy, man. It's insane the amount of money to send a box. I mean, I get it. They gotta run like jets and big tanker ships and stuff like that, but I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Just send my 3 pounds over there for free. Send it. Full send. So then I'm gonna have to come back in too with I'm gonna have to come back in too with the other stuff that I gotta put in here too. Like that gun has to get painted and all that good stuff. But you know, this is just the initial paint. And then I'll match everything. I'll match it up. It's not hard to replicate weathering, you know. It's not hard. So I'll just go back through the process, do the same thing that I did to the wing and to the chassis and to the wheels and all that, you know. And then once it comes together, it starts to become a masterpiece, you know. Not to toot my own horn or nothing, you know. I know I'm not the best at this, but I came up with a process, man, and you got to have a process in anything in life, you know, to make it smooth, right? Lunch break is over. I'll talk to you later. Yo, Ben, take it easy, brother. I appreciate your support, man. Have a good day at work, and I'll catch you later. And we're coming up on almost 2 hours, so I'm probably gonna cut this here in a second too. But I just wanted to show you guys how I do this. I hope it was enjoyable. I mean, there's 13 people still in here watching, so I'm gonna do something entertaining, right? I must have did something entertaining. So basically, that's it in a nutshell, guys. That is the rust and dust and somewhat of a build. I didn't finish the build, but you know, you seen it. I hope I gave you guys something to take away from this, some type of value, right? Let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, it still needs to be clear coated. And I know it's not the best job I've ever done, but in 2 hours to go from a stock car to almost ready for the wastelands, I mean, and I'm trying to like do it on camera. I'm happy with it. I think Derek will be happy with it when it's all said and done. It's gonna be a bad mamma jamma. So, this is good learning. Okay, good. Loud and clear, Jay. Yep. Kibbo. Nice paint job. Thanks, brother. I appreciate your support, man. Definitely appreciate the support. And we'll get this finished up. I'll get this finished up in the next day or two, probably. Well, this weekend we're gonna go away. My nephew's racing upstate, so I'll probably end up going up there. But I'll get this finished up soon, and we'll get it going. To Derek, you know what? I'll pop this body on though, so you guys can see what it's gonna look like, kinda, sorta, not really. Hey. Hello. Hey. Amanda's here, guys. She's half asleep. Love you. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna pop that on there. But before I do that, put the wing on. Boom. Wings on. The wing still needs to be painted. Everything needs to be painted still. The base, the wheels, right? But at least you guys can see somewhat of what it's gonna look like. There it is. I kind of like it with the glass in there now too. Maybe I'll do the same thing I did with the RSX, where like the windshield wipers clear off the dirt on the outside. I'll put the dirt up top, like where the windshield wipers cleared off. That'll look cool. Take it easy till next time. JLA Air Cool, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Red Eye 2247 Hot Wheels. Heck yeah, learn as we go. No problem. It gets better in time. Absolutely. Bruce Zolo, hi Amanda. She went back to bed. Yeah, I'll let her know though, bro. For sure. Looks better now. It's starting to pop. Wow, that's really nice. Custom 911 Porsche J. It's awesome. Thank you, sir. It's still not finished. Still not finished, but the body has weathered, weathering on it. I still got to do the tail lights on it, but I'll wait until I clear it for that. It's gonna have a machine gun. This machine gun will end up over here. It's got to get painted. Maybe we'll do a ammo strap or something that goes to that. I think Derek's gonna dig this, man. It's different. It's different. It's his favorite car, and I didn't completely destroy it. So, um, and I don't think I overdid the rust either. Now that I look at it, you know, I get it that it's fiberglass, but this what was supposed to be rust kind of looks like mud that got hit with rain. You know, where it like splatters like that. So cool, man. I'm happy with where we're at in 2 hours. I think another, well, after spray paint, like base, um, what you call it, primer. I think another hour I could probably have this car done for sure. You know, and then cleared. But that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. It's midnight here. I'm tired. It's after midnight. It's 12:15. Looks better now. It's starting to pop. Da-da-da-da-da. Rust is perfect. Thank you, sir. Looks good. Rusty and dusty. Yeah, yeah. Rusty and dusty, baby. That's what we do best here. Rust and dust. So I hope you guys liked the live stream. If you did, you know, let me know what you want to see, what I could do better, you know, whatever. I'd stay and watch another hour. Scott, man, I'd probably fall asleep talking to you guys, you know. Part of the live stream is I can't shut up. I got to keep talking, you know, or people just leave. Well, I would think that they would, because who wants to sit here in silence, right? But yo, hit the like button if you haven't yet and you like the video and you're still here, right? Bruce, all right, bro. Have a great weekend. Hugs to Amanda. Absolutely. We're gonna be heading upstate. It's about a 3 or 4 hour drive each way. And my nephew's gonna be racing, so that'll be cool. So that'll be Saturday. I'll definitely let Amanda know that you said hello. Appreciate that. Live stream is awesome. I enjoyed it every time. Awesome, Red Eye. Appreciate your support, man. Appreciate everybody. I really do. Still 13 people in here watching me build a Hot Wheels car. So that's super cool. I appreciate you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna go to bed now after I take a shower. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.